Welcome to Let's Fix the S13 after the previous episode of Let's Break the S13. So, phase one.
We started filming this literally 3 seconds after the end of the last episode. So there we go.
That's how the best episodes are filmed, right? So, is it 8:30? 8:30 p.m, Bank Holiday Monday. And Mr. Smith from Garage D says, drop the diff down now. Well, he doesn't know, it's still in the car.
Yeah.
So we're going to whip the diff out, whip it over to Julian so he can get one prepared. And then we can start the rest of it tomorrow, which will hopefully won't be too bad. The underside of the car is quite damaged. If you haven't seen it in the previous one.
I love the way that you're not a welder and fabricator and you say, oh, this is... None of this is too bad. You can knock a new one of these up. Yeah, lovely. Oh yeah, let's just put that a couple of tacks. We'll massage this bit back together as well, won't we?
You've got 3 days to repair. You've got 3 days to repair this hole, this bit of exhaust, which if you can't do, then.
What about all the other customers' work? What about the customers' work? Alex has got a busy week, hasn't he? Bless him. Alright, enough chit chat, let's get some tools out.
Moving diff montage.
Oh, fail.
That's how it goes.
Go again. So what will we unearth here?
No oil, luckily. Well, a bit of oil.
Drain the oil. Well, most of it.
I'd say it drained itself.
There's quite a bit still in there, to be fair.
Cool.
Some's on the track at Teesside, some's on the trailer, some's probably on the M6 and the M40.
Wow.
M1.
No, it wasn't diff failure. Because the actual gears are all still fine.
And I checked the bearings as well, and they seem okay from what I can see.
If you look in there, the pinion's all fine. So it's basically where the shaft has moved and basically come in and hit here because obviously it's separated from the bearing. The crown wheel would nearly go again, but obviously there's no pinion to go with this.
Michael, what have you done?
I don't know.
Wow. Still a shame because this is the only crown and pinion combination that I found, but the bottom line is that if you compare this to like more of a GTR one, you see the size teeth, they're way bigger. But obviously I only have 4.1 in that ratio, which is an easy solution to put this LSD into a 4.1.
Right.
I can go 3.7, but you're in small teeth, but obviously it wasn't a tooth failure.
So we can't use that crown and pinion. It's too gone.
No, the pinion's snapped there.
That worked so well.
Yeah, you were digging
so
it
nice
For a while.
for a while. It seriously felt so good.
Like you can
Really
see
shows
there.
it. Perfect. Yeah.
That like the only bits there is what's off the casing.
Yeah.
So do I do you a 3.7? It's actually
Yeah,
three. It's actually 3.68 or 3.69. So it isn't that much of a difference from here. But I'll do you one of those which is a small tooth, but I'll do you a 4.1 for a spare, which is a big tooth. So you've got a plan A and a plan B.
Yeah, I'd rather not run with a full one because I would run out of gears so quick.
Yeah.
So
and what gear? You were in third gear around the
Third.
banky, which means you're entering in fourth.
I was in entering in third.
Right. Okay. So you still have another gear left. So 4.1 will be one gear different to what you have here.
Yeah. Yes, for this track. But obviously I don't want to keep changing them up.
So like I said, I don't mind putting this LSD combo into the 3.7 essentially, and doing a 4.1 for a spare. But the 4.1 inherently will be stronger unless I can find 3.6 GTR gears. So there's nothing.
If there's any man that can find me what I want,
I will go to the ends of the earth for you.
of course you will.
Better one of most of the world's diffs are in here somewhere.
Yes. And another 70 next door.
Most of the world's parts are in here somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Alright, chuck us together a 3.7.
Cool. Well, that's cool. Main thing is we haven't done that. The main expensive goods here are good.
Cool. Excellent.
It's
not going to cost me a fortune this time.
It won't, no.
God for that.
Cool.
Hello. Some
Been
covered.
enjoying yourself?
Yeah, I'm loving life.
We got your old bit out. I say we, Michael, got your old bit out. Which leaves one rather large hole in the floor.
Indeed.
So you've got making this piece here.
That piece will fit at some point in there. Hopefully.
So how do you even do that? So you
Basically just cut the hole on the outside and then press it up into the bottom. Try and hold it in place, tack it up and then weld it.
So what have we got to put anything on top of that? The fire extinguisher obviously lives on top of it.
Yeah.
But there's nothing else, is there really?
No, just fire
It's
extinguisher.
quite a simple panel. I know seat mounts go to the side, don't they?
Seat mount's going to the side of it.
Seat belt mounting points.
And then all the hoses and cables and so on put to it.
Yeah. You get a move on.
Have you found me one of these yet?
Suspiciously like a bicycle gear cable.
I cannot select neutral without it. Well, I can, I just have to go underneath the car, which I don't think it's going to be very efficient. Did that actually bend that? I don't think it did it?
No, I looked at that. I wasn't sure if the arm got bent. I think the sensor took the whole impact.
Well, to make sure we get the locking nuts with the sensor. Unless they're still alive off of the old sensor.
Yeah, they look alright, but
Alright, sweet.
you should hopefully get the lock now. I think they come on it because I think they're specific.
Yeah.
So we're pretty sorted on. We've got a prop coming, I believe.
Yeah, it's got to get back to me, but we think we've got a prop coming, a stronger one this time.
Julian's sorting the box out. Should have a
diff
load
out.
cell. Oh yeah, diff. Should have a load cell coming. Other than that, we've pretty much got everything, haven't we?
Yeah, just reassembly of parts, basically. I've got to hoover the car out because it's full of this. What else do we need? Fire extinguisher.
And you fire. Oh, this is quite impressive actually. Where is the fire extinguisher? So, I showed you this in the last video. If you look closely at that with the camera to focus, that is actually
The bolt for the mount.
M6 bolt head, is it?
M6 bolt head.
Fits perfectly in there.
Which is, incidentally, that M6 bolt head there, as you can see, it's just been punched straight up through the bottom of the car.
Alright. Whip that lever bar out, that should snap in place. Oh, fucking hell, please this morning. That was painful.
What's that?
Just, you know, a little bit of warning before you tack in my eyes.
Oh, okay. Right, can you push that corner a bit well?
Yep. this makes us very happy. The final piece to the puzzle, hopefully. So if anyone doesn't know what this is, which is probably most people, this is the strain gauge or load cell for the gearbox. Now this should be in here. And what it does is it basically tells the ECU when to be cutting power and such forth, and partly what the gearbox is doing, which allows you to flat shift and allows the gearbox to work properly, basically. Without this, it will kind of work, but not really how it's intended to. Certainly not how it's set up to work. It's a very difficult piece to get. We were very lucky to be able to get this in time. Bear in mind it's Friday morning and it's only just turned up, and we're leaving in an hour or two. So hopefully we'll fit this in and find that there's no problems and the car works, but you never know how that's going to go. So a very difficult piece. This came from the Samsonis distributor in Ireland. We did have an offer from Paul Howard of GADM Garage to borrow his one from his Samsonis gearbox. However, it couldn't get to us in time, so luckily this one arrived. Now the rest of the car is complete. So we have a new and improved floor pan. We have prop loop V2, which hopefully will not fall off.
It's a lot more hardcore because it was scary last time. Very scary.
So it's made out of, what did we say it was? 3mm thick thing?
It's 5mm thick.
5mm thick steel.
Plate, 100mm wide, with 2 M10 bolts and spreader plates on both sides. So hopefully that's not going to rip through and try and kill me this time.
We have a new and improved prop shaft.
Prop shaft is thicker by about 0.3 of a mil. They said they didn't want to go any thicker than that, even though I asked them to because of rotational mass and other forces that could cause issues in the car. So we've just gone for that, and they reckon it will be fine, so we're hoping it will be.
Still a one-piece prop. Basically, because of the time constraint, we had no time to do anything different. So we went with the same design, just a stronger version of it. We have a new and improved piece of exhaust tubing, which is round,
not flat.
Not flat. Should allow the exhaust gas to exit the car quicker. We've got the rebuilt rear diff, salvaged some of our parts and some new parts. That's provided by Julian of Garage D. Again, the other one was only one.
Yeah, he worked late to get that done for us, so very appreciative of that. And apparently he's sending up a spare diff with Matt Carter today for us, so if it does go bang again, we've got another one. Again, very much appreciated.
Like the name drop of Matt Carter.
Yeah, name drop of Matt Carter.
That never normally gets you anything though, does it?
Never gets me anything much to my dismay.
So that's everything we've done underneath. Now the gearbox is still untested because we haven't got the load cell in yet, but we're pretty confident it is fine.
It seems to select gears for removing this rod, so yeah, we're hoping that's going to work for us.
New reverse cable as well.
Oh, yeah, new reverse.
This is how we get into neutral and reverse. That was gone. Really technical, expensive part of that. It's just a bicycle gear cable.
It's probably the least technical part that we had to do to fix it.
Cool. So let's have a quick look inside and we'll see what differences are inside, and then we'll get the strain gauge in and get it going and make sure everything still works and get to the event.
Okay.
So all interior back together, dash back in, seat back in, new fire extinguisher, new tunnel, slightly neater rear handbrake line fitting, so you know, kind of a silver lining that we got to make the rear brake line slightly neater.
Fuel lines are slightly neater. Everything's slightly neater.
Everything's slightly neater. But yeah, so we really need to get up the ramp and see if the gearbox, well, get the load cell in and see if the gearbox works. What do you think? Is it going to work?
It'll be mint.
It'll be mint.
She'll be mint.
The load cell is nicely installed. I'll try and zoom a little bit on it. There. Kind of works a bit like a adjustable arm in that you can rotate this piece, one thread's opposite, possibly that end, maybe that end, I don't know, to change the length so that the bolt and the pivot of the shifter just like slides through it nice and easy. That way, make sure there's no tension on the shifter at all when you're not holding it. Well, that's progress. It actually drives. Hopefully it'll drift.
Everything seems to work.
However,
There is no however this time.
that was everything seems to work, but
As far as driving around the yard at 3 miles an hour, it seems to work.
it made like a bit of funny noise and drove off. But other than that, it's fine. Probably some spanner falling out that we left in there.
Probably.
Okay,
Should
cool.
get washed.
Off to BDC.